training has been from our childhood or whatever we have learned is totally a different opinion, I can say, in your mind altogether about the training. Where a trainer stands here or says something, okay, all of you please write down or something like that. But I assure you one thing, my dear friends, I am not going to take a typical training session for you people. Before you could actually walk out of this particular training room, I assure you one thing, you'll be a changed or different personality altogether. That's my assurance by God's grace that I can give you. Alright? It's not just a fake promise or fake assurance that I'm giving you. Before you could walk out, I will be liking to hear it from you people that you enjoyed this particular session and you would like to have some more sessions like this. That's my promise to you guys. Okay, everyone's ready? Yeah. Alright, so let's fasten our seat belts and probably take this ride or this flight. And I assure you again that it's going to be the journey of your life, this particular session that I'm going to take. I'm not going to talk to you about anything in particular, believe me, because if I probably tell you, you've got to be an effective employee, you've got to be doing this, you've got to be doing that, and you might say, sir, we've heard about all these things, we want something new to happen. I mean, it's been hearing, we read emails, we get a lot of stuff on the internet as such and all, but we want to hear something different and something new. So I'm not going to be specific to a point. Before I could come here, I had a different, thought process altogether that I want to probably, play a PPT or a PowerPoint presentation where I'll be telling you all something on this board, where I'll be reading it through and then probably explaining it to you. But that's basically a typical training session that I'll be taking in, because half of your concentration might be on the PowerPoint presentation and half of the concentration on me. But I made it a little sure that your concentration has to be me and my concentration has to be you, apart from any other distraction that we can get in between. Am I clear and audible, everyone?
Yes.
My language, my English and everything is understandable, right? Alright, my dear friends. So I'm just going to begin this particular session. And before I could begin the session, if you have actually looked at any kind of an article or newspaper advertisement in the Deccan Chronicle, especially because it fills with a lot of advertisement, there is that TMC or Bajaj Electronics putting up, take home an LCD TV or a fridge or maybe a car, pay down payment only 5,000 and take home an LCD TV. But if you read through that particular article, just below that article, there is something written very small. What's that?
Conditions applied.
Exactly. For everything in life, there are conditions applied. Alright? Even for this training session, there are some conditions applied. And the first condition that I want to mention that you people is, you will have to probably bear me, for whatever time. That's the first condition. Whether you like me, you don't like me, but you will have to probably bear me up. That's the first condition. The second condition would be, whatever I'm going to tell you all, whether it makes sense to you or do not make sense to you, take and probably, just dissolve it in yourself. That's the second condition. The third condition is, whether or not, again, it makes sense to you or not, try and implement that at least one time in your probably, tenure that you're working here with Selectors. Just one time and just see the difference. So these are the three conditions that are applied on this particular training session as well. Okay? Alright. Fine? Okay, so let me just begin. I just want to begin with a little research or, little kind of a survey that has been made by Harvard University. I agree and hope that everyone knows what Harvard University stands for, alright? So Harvard University research, according to a research done by Harvard University, my dear friends, most of the time, a person's successful ability or a person getting success, most of the time, 15% of your success, 15% of your capability or the kind of recognition, fame, whatever you get, 15% is always based upon how smart you are, your academics, or how smart you are, or how intelligent you are. 15%. Anytime you are successful in your life, you have got a recognition, you've got a fame, you are known, you've been awarded, you've been rewarded, whatever that is, it is like 15% of your success depends only on these particular parameters. Just 15%. I want you all to guess what could be the rest of 85%. Any guesses? What is that one attribute that always gets 85% times success in your life? Anything? Interest? Hard work? Exactly. I have the answer out there. Alright? You'll be surprised to know this, that according to Harvard University, okay, the research has been made worldwide that 85% of the times that contributes for your success is one thing called attitude. And rest of the 15% can be your academic results. You passed out from a very good college, your percentage is somewhere around 80, 85 or 90, or you're a very smart guy, you're a very intelligent guy. This only contributes to 15%, and the rest of the thing is 85% is attitude. You might be, asking me this question, sir, I've heard about attitude all the time, heard about it from a very long time, right from my college days. I've been hearing attitude. I don't know what exactly is attitude all about. I know attitude is some sort of a thing, but I do not exactly know what this attitude actually is. Now, for example, if you go into your boss's cabin or somewhere in the HR department and such and all, there are some kind of a photographs or any kind of party or any kind of a place where there is political parties and all that. You'll find photographs of maybe Swami Vivekananda, Abdul Kalam, our ex-president, as such and all. Those photographs are put there, and there is something written in those photographs. Some or the other proverb or saying is written there in those photographs. All right. For example, if Swami Vivekananda's photograph is there, it is written there that you've got all the power to achieve whatever within yourself. Below that photograph, if you've noticed, you've got all the power to achieve whatever that you probably desire in your life. Another photograph might be written as, arise, awake, and rest not until you achieve your goal. Alright? Rest not until you achieve your goal. Like it's written on that particular photograph as that Swami Vivekananda. Whenever we see, we probably have little thought process going on in our mind, thinking going on in our mind. Yeah, Swami Vivekananda, very nice. Handsome. Vivekananda, what is it? Normally, the kind of talk that we have, because definitely Swami Vivekananda was a very handsome person with a good personality, always standing like this and staring at you in your eyes. Is that right? Yes, sir. But whenever you read what is there below, for example, you got all the power to achieve whatever you want in your life. Within yourself, you got that power. You will never be able to relate with that particular things, my dear friend. If you probably written there, arise, awake, and rest not until you achieve your goal. Arise anta, awake anta, normally. The kind of thought process that we have when you look at the photograph. But my dear friend, I will tell you something. You take any example of any great personality that you've actually encountered or you've actually seen or you actually know about that. Yes, sir.